She wants to ride the bull at the rodeo. She wants to wear my shirt to bed. She wants to make every stray a pet and drive around in my truck with no place to go. But she needs to feel that fire, the one that lets her know she's everything I want and more. Her real desire is to know I'd walk alone out on the wire to make her feel that fire. She wants a cabin in the woods. She wants to stand where nobody stood. Someday she wants a couple kids of her own. She wants to make love on a train. Someday she only wants a break. Hey, she wants what she wants. But man, I know she needs to feel that fire, the one that lets her know for sure she's everything I want and more. Her real desire is to know I'd walk alone out on the wire to make her feel that fire. Feel that fire. So as long as there's a breath to take, a smile to share, a prayer to pray, a chance to hold her hand and fan the flame, she's gonna feel that fire, the one that lets her know for sure she's everything I want and more. Her real desire is to know I'd walk alone out on the wire, yeah, to make her feel that fire. Oh, feel that fire. She wants her nails painted black. She wants the toy and the Cracker Jack. She wants to ride the bull at the rodeo.
We'll be back with more self-gratuitous music after this break.
Selling your 40,000 square foot mansion? At Windsor Real Estate, we are the home of super prestigious real estate in Los Santos. Our experienced and knowledgeable professionals work hard. We look up some mansions on the internet, get the keys, give you a tour, and then make 6% on the back of the biggest investment of your life. Live the dream. Be the best you possible. For the man who isn't satisfied with one roof over his head, he wants several, preferably with a cinema, bowling alley, 2 pools, health club quality gym, meditation room, swinger grotto, punishment dungeon, 7,000 bottle wine cellar, moving sidewalks, 47 places to watch television, hidden cameras and 2-way mirrors, no bookcases, a shark aquarium, exotic petting zoo, an 18-foot rotating bed. Windsor Real Estate. Real estate at the highest price imaginable. It's who you are.
Get selfish. Get real. Get you. Self Radio.
This is a $5 Lego set, and this is a $500 Lego set. And I'm going to be building a set every single day for a month. But there's a catch. Each day the sets have to get more and more expensive, and at the end we are going to have to attack Disney World. And we're bringing back lore to go throughout the whole video. So subscribe and Lego. To start, I built a $5 Series 26 minifigure of an astronaut figure who turns out to be my boy Blocky McBlockface. The last year jumped all around space and time, committing war crimes and making enemies after sinking the Titanic. But he's back because the voices inside his head told him he needs to destroy Disney World. So he's gonna need allies, which leads us into our day 2 build, which is this epic delivery motorcycle, which has a minifigure that a subscriber named Facey McFace blocked. He's a part-time delivery driver and also Blocky McBlockface's best friend. I made some room on the car so Blocky could hop onto his bike, and they could go off to head into day 3's build, which is this $10 Commander Cody Brickheads. This build is great because it's like a chunky version of a regular Commander Cody, with its special printed pieces and a hologram that will make him execute Order 66 on other chunky Jedi, which makes him perfect for Blocky because he needs to recruit a clone army to attack Disney World. And who better for Blocky to recruit than a fellow war criminal who already took out the Jedi? And now that the boys made a deal, Blocky has to start preparing for an attack. With our day 4 build, the El Fuego's $12 stunt cannon set. This was really fun to build. It had a little minifigure of this dead stuntman named El Fuego. His cannon is cool and it actually shoots out minifigures. It was owned by El Fuego, but since Blocky needed it because he's going to use it in his assault on Disney World, he kind of just stopped by and stole it from El Fuego, who wasn't super happy about it. But who cares, because Blocky needs to get some money from day 5's build, which is this $13 Scary Pirate Island set. This little fortress has 214 pieces and is shaped like a shark head, which looks cool, and has a little fortress attached to it, which is owned by this scallywag named Blackheart, who left his gold doubloons in the shark's mouth because nobody's crazy enough to go in there, right? Anyway, Blocky McBlockface floated in on a small raft, grabbed the doubloons, and floated back away. Blackheart was really upset at Blocky and knew he had to call the one man who could help him.
What's the problem? I don't know why, but he's back. And his band, Blocky McBlockface.
Floridaman was stunned, so he had to call in his allies in day 6's build, which is a $15 build of Pixar's WALL-E and Eve. The WALL-E build is epic with his big round eyes, his red toolbox, and his shoe plant. And Eve is also cool, but her eyes kind of remind me of Sid from Ice Age for some reason. But they were built today because Floridaman summoned them, because he needs them to be covert spies on Blocky McBlockface to see what he is up to, and why he stole El Fuego's cannon and Blackheart's boat. So they started to follow Blocky, who was already at day 7's build. This 219-piece set has 2 brick-built characters, and one of them is a famous red bionicle of Tahu, who has this giant flame in his hand, and a lava surfboard. His friend Takua is small, and Blocky McBlockface wanted him for some reason. So he pulled up with Facey McFace Block and yoinked the boy. Even while he saw this and told Floridaman, who is now going to need to make a plan to find out what Blocky is doing. And now Tahu is big sads for losing his friend, but Blocky doesn't care because he's off to meet with Chonk Cody at day 8's build, with the 332nd Trooper Pack, a $20 and 4 minifigure Clone Trooper set that is packed with 108 pieces. It has a small blue swamp speeder that you can load the boys in, and it has a bunch of weapons attached. It also has these jetpack troopers who I can load into Blocky McBlockface's cannon and make fly. Chunky Commander Cody was able to recruit these boys, but warned Blocky that while he was out, he saw that he was being watched. Blocky knew who it was, so he called him to meet at day 9's build, which is this $24 sailboat adventure set I built out by the poolside so I could try floating it, and it seems like a really sturdy build with some wood planks, a full mast, and 330 pieces. It also comes with some dolphins and these 2 minifigures from Florida who loaned Floridaman their boats so that he could go meet his arch enemy Blocky McBlockface at the last place that Blocky let his intrusive thoughts take over, where he sunk the Titanic. Floridaman, it's been a long time. Why do you want to destroy Disney World? The voices in my head told me to. How's that happening? Every time someone subscribes, the voices get louder and make me do more dangerous things. You need help. No, I don't. So Blocky hopped off and Floridaman sailed into tomorrow's build, which is this $27 Alien Space Diner set, and it's packed with details. It has a counter with a cash register and spaceship model. There's also a full jukebox and a booth for these space bros to sit and be served by this 3-eyed green alien chef. And Floridaman came to pay a visit to the spacemen because they used to be allies with Blocky, but he never paid them, so they don't like him very much. And Floridaman ended up getting them on board to defend Disney World. Now he has to head to see the main man at day 11's build. That is a $28 Disney Celebration set. It's a fun 226-piece build that comes with a working projector that shows Mickey Mouse and is also operated by Mickey Mouse. The set also has a sketch pad of Mickey Mouse, and everything's kind of shaped like him here. And since Mickey lives in Florida, Floridaman himself came here to warn him about what was going on.
He thinks he can stop me, huh? Well, I'm Mickey Mouse. No one would dare challenge me. You don't know Blocky McBlock.
And Mickey told Florida Man to keep following Blocky and everyone would be upset. And he has to catch him soon because Blocky's already at day 12's build, but that is Majesto's Magic Workshop, a $29 set and is a dark and scary home for Mr. Majesto, who is being protected by this guard. He has lots of cups to drink magical potions and some treasure. So Blocky stopped by and asked Majesto to make him a potion in exchange for some treasure to stop the voices inside his head. They keep getting louder from everyone subscribing.
Here, it'll take a few days to kick in, and oh my, what are you doing?
Blocky stabbed Majesto's guard, stole his treasure, and ran off because he needed to go recruit more clones to his army with day 13's set. But first, Blocky needed to stop what he was doing and take a moment to talk with someone about what's been going on with the voices inside his head lately. And for me personally, life has been so hectic with school, YouTube, and family stuff that it's been pretty draining, and that's why I'm thankful to the sponsor of today's video, BetterHelp. The first thing you do when signing up for BetterHelp is you'll take a little survey, and it will kind of figure out all of your needs, and then it will tailor those so that way when you get your therapist, they will be almost perfect. And you can do it all on your phone or your laptop. Now, I am someone who personally prefers more face-to-face interaction, and it's great because they have that as an option. They offer everything from video calls to just regular calls and even text messaging. And when you use my link to sign up, you'll get 10% off, which I think is just great. I also think Blocky tends to agree with that. And you can even share those with the therapist when you have a call. I think therapy can be very helpful for a lot of people, including Blocky McBlockface. And if you think it's right for you, then you can definitely give it a shot. So if you're ready to start your mental health journey, sign up today with my link. You go to betterhelp.com/republicstuds or choose Republic Studs during this sign up to get 10% off your first month of therapy. And we're going to launch Blocky McBlockface into day 13's build. That is a $30 Star Wars Bark Speeder escape. The build is really simple. It has a speeder that seats a Jedi and a sidecar that holds Baby Yoda. And it also has this random lamppost for some reason I don't understand. But most importantly, it has 2 1st Troopers for Blocky McBlockface to command. So he and Chunk Cody ordered his boys to take out the Jedi, and they launched a major assault on him. And he was almost defeated until a Bionicle being commanded by Florida Man came in, stomped on Commander Cody, grabbed the Jedi, and escaped. But at least Blocky's army is getting a little bit bigger, even though Commander Cody might have to heal up. Also, Blocky was able to recover one of the lightsabers the Jedi left. Now he just has to feed all his men, which leads us into the next build. And day 14's build is perfect for that. He has a $31 food truck set. This thing has 310 pieces and 2 minifigures, including this really sweaty boy. The build's pretty simple, and it has a grill with a cool build technique for Lego French fries, but the main thing they serve here is Lego Glizzies. So our boy Blocky came with all his friends and motivated Sweaty Boy to make them all some scrumptious snacks. They ate real good with lots of glizzies and juices, and then went into tomorrow's build without leaving Sweaty Guy at 10. Poor bro. And at the halfway point is the Final First Battle. This says valued at $35 and has 6 minifigures, and 2 of them are battle droids. I also built this epic speeder with stud shooters and a walker with epic leg. Now these guys were in the middle of having it out with some droids when Facey McFaceblock came in on his cycle and took them out. The clones all stood at attention and grouped up with all the other clones that Blocky McBlockface has been accumulating, and he really started to feel confident in his army. Now Florida Man is really nervous, so he's heading to his friends at day 16's build. Being the Spider-Man vs. Sandman final battle, this set's based on Spider-Man No Way Home and costs $38. It comes with a new version of Spidey, Electro, and the first ever Lizard, who looks cursed. The Sandman build also looks pretty meh in my opinion, but the good news is he and the Lizard are mutual friends with Florida Man, whose native home is with the sands and alligators. He told them about Blocky McBlockface's plan, and they agreed to help Florida Man. Meanwhile, Blocky was already on the day 17 set, which is a $39 Muppet minifigure series box, which I cracked open, and I got Kermit the Frog with his banjo to jam out. We also got Miss Piggy, who has a poster of herself, which is a little weird, an animal with his drumsticks and a full drum. Then we have part-time VeggieTales character Bunsen Honeydew, and this old man named Statler. He has a computer, and on it is another Muppet named Scooter. And lastly, we got Fozzie Bear.
Hey, why don't you wear shoes, Fozzie? Because I still have bare feet. Ah, waka waka. I'm going to permit suicide. Now that was a really big leap. Waka waka.
Now Blocky McBlockface needed all these Muppets to hold him for ransom so he could find out where the Ark of the Covenant is, because it has the power to destroy the Ops. Florida Man did not want to make this deal, but he had to save the Muppets, and Blocky was already on his way to day 18's build, which is the $40 Escape from the Lost Tomb Indiana Jones set. It has 600 pieces and comes with Indiana Jones, a mummy, and these 2. Now Blocky stole Indy's clothes again and started adventuring through the snakes.
Snakes. Why did it have to be snakes?
Getting jump scared by the mummy, and having statues almost fall. He found the Ark and started to take it, but had to put it down because the voices inside his head were getting louder. I don't think he's ready to handle this kind of power. And he had to go leave and find some younglings like the one at Day 19's build, which is this $49 set from Young Jedi Adventures called the Crimson Firehawk. It only has 136 pieces and has 2 LEGO younglings named Nash, Durango, and Nubs. How adorable. They have a little food stand and this big red spaceship that dumps speeder bikes out of its back. And all was going well until experienced youngling killer Blocky McBlockface showed up and had at all the younglings again. Florida Man showed up to the devastation and was horrified. He couldn't believe all the damage Blocky had done. So many people he'd hurt, and he had to stop him. And in the next 10 days, he's gonna have to do everything he can to save Disney World. And I'm gonna be continuing this series in short form every single day until the end of June, where on the last day of the month, I am going to have the biggest finale to the Blocky McBlockface saga. So hit the notification bell and be ready. I can't wait to see you there. God bless, and stay awesome. Florida Man!
Quiet those voices in your head for just a second with some hot liquor and these great tracks.
Gary, now I know I was wrong. I messed up, and now you're gone. Gary, I'm sorry I neglected you. Oh, I never expected you to run away and leave me feeling this empty. Your meow right now would sound like music to me. Please come home, 'cause I miss you, Gary. Gary, come home. Gary, come home. Gary, can't you see I was blind? I'll do anything to change your mind. More than a pet, you're my best friend. Too cool to forget. Come back, 'cause we are family. And forgive me for making you wanna roam. And now my heart is beating like the saddest metronome. Somewhere I hope you're reading my latest 3-word poem. Gary, come home. Gary, come home. Gary, come home. Gary, come home. Gary, come home.
Well, in North Carolina, way back in the hills, lived my old pappy and he had him a still. He brewed white lightning till the sun went down, and then you'd fill him a jug and he'd pass it around. Mighty, mighty pleasing, pappy's corn squeezing.
White lightning.
Well, the G-men, T-men, revenuers too, searching for a place where he made his brew. They were looking, trying to book him, but my pappy kept on cooking.
White lightning.
Well, I asked my old pappy why he called his brew White Lightning instead of Mountain Dew. I took a little sip and right away I knew, as my eyes bugged out and my face turned blue. Lightning started flashing, thunder started clashing.
White lightning.
Well, the G-men, T-men, revenuers too, searching for a place where he made his brew. They were looking, trying to book him, but Bob Bradley kept on cooking.
White lightning.
Well, a city slicker came and he said, I'm tough. I think I want to taste that powerful stuff. He took one slug and he drank it right down, and I heard him a moaning as he hit the ground. Mighty, mighty pleasing, your pappy's corn squeezing.
White lightning.
The G-men, T-men, revenuers too, searching for a place where he made his brew. They were looking, trying to book him, but my pappy kept on cooking.
White lightning.
This next block of nonsense is sponsored by Weasel News.
This is Weasel News.
A dangerous chase down a Los Santos freeway today.
A local motivational speaker is making everyone feel less motivated.
Metro News.
A spectacular race down a Los Santos freeway today was caught live by CNT news choppers. For the better part of an hour, the man evaded authorities with daring maneuvers, causing a massive spike in ratings. Police say that the suspect, Steve Ingram, revealed during questioning that he is an intern for CNT News, and the company put him up to the chase in a quest for TV ratings. CNT denied any involvement and said Steve Ingram is obviously a liar and dangerous criminal.
Famous motivational speaker Benji Samuels hasn't moved local resident Wayne Peters.
I hate seeing these guys talking about how motivated they are and how it made them successful. I watch TV because I'm not motivated, asshole. Stop making me feel bad.
Peters says that his heroes are people who've trained their dogs to get a beer out of the fridge or to lick their master's genitals.
This was Weasel News.
You're a winner.
I'm better than the rest.
You're in control. Now take control of your music, just like a winner probably would if they had time. Self Radio. Self Radio.
Crashing into me like waves on the coast. Every time we talk, you move in close. I don't want you to stop. I don't want you to stop tonight. We got the last two glasses on a straw hut bar, trying to remember what number we are. String of white lights making your eyes shine tonight. We're buzzing like that no vacancy sign out front. Your skin is begging to be kissed by a little more than the sun. You take my hand in yours, you lean in, and your lips taste like sangria. Your lips taste like sangria. Wrecking ball dancing down the hallway. You're holding your shoes, wearing my shades. We fall against the door, we fall into a wild, warm kiss. We're buzzing like that no vacancy sign out front. Your skin is begging to be kissed by a little more than the sun. You take my hand in yours, you lean in, and your lips taste like sangria. Your lips taste like sangria. Only thing I wanna do tonight is drink you like a Spanish wine. Let you let this head of mine keep spinning, spinning around. like sangria. Your lips taste like sangria. Your lips taste like sangria. Your lips taste like sangria. Spanish wine. Let you let this head of mine keep spinning, spinning around.
We're going on a bear hunt.
We're going on a bear hunt.
I've got my binoculars.
I've got my binoculars.
I'm not scared.
I'm not scared.
Ooh, look at that tall, wavy grass.
It's so tall.
We can't go over it.
We can't go over it.
We can't go under it.
Can't go under it.
We're just gonna have to go through it.
We're gonna have to go through it.
Swish. 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 We're going on a bear hunt.
We're going on a bear hunt.
I've got my binoculars.
I've got my binoculars.
I'm not scared.
I'm not scared.
Uh-oh. There's a big river.
Ooh.
We can't go over it.
We can't go over it.
We can't go under it.
We can't go under it.
We're just gonna have to swim it.
I hope it's not too chilly.
Splash, 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 splash. We're going on a bear hunt.
We're going on a bear hunt.
I've got my binoculars.
I've got my binoculars.
I'm not scared.
I'm not scared either.
Ooh, look at all that mud.
Ugh, so muddy.
We can't go over it.
We can't go over it.
We can't go under it.
We can't go under it.
We're just gonna have to go through it.
If I have to. Squish, 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 squish.
We're going on a bear hunt.
We're going on a bear hunt.
I've got my binoculars.
I've got my binoculars.
I'm not scared.
I'm not scared.
Uh-oh. What's that?
It's a cave.
We can't go over it.
We can't go over it.
We can't go under it.
We can't go under it.
We're just gonna have to go into it.
Are you sure?
Step, step,
Step, step.
Going on a bear hunt.
We're going on a bear hunt.
I've got my binoculars.
I've got my binoculars too.
I'm not scared.
I'm a little scared.
It sure is dark in here.
What's that in the corner?
I feel two big ears.
I feel two big ears.
I feel one wet nose.
I feel one wet nose.
I feel two sharp teeth.
I know what that is.
What?
It's a bear.
Let's get out of here. Let's run back through the cave.
Step, step, step.
Okay, quickly, back through the mud. Squish, squish, squish. Okay, let's cross the river. Splash, splash, splash. And quick, through the tall grass. Swish, swish, swish. And quick, through the yard, up the stairs, into the house. Close the door. Woo.
We're safe.
That was a close one.
Let's not go bear hunting anymore.
Fire one up and sit back. Time to relax and listen to some commercialism.
Are you still stuck on 4G? Wiz Wireless is the only network offering incredible 9G technology. Yes, that's the 9th generation, featuring the new drone. It's significantly better than the iFruit phone. How do we know that? Because we blatantly ripped off their design and improved a couple of irrelevant features. 9G. Discover your future. You can't be the best if you aren't doing 8 things at once on a tiny screen. The drone from Wiz Wireless. Together, we're making your life 9 times better. That's the promise of the 9th generation.
Your music is better than everyone else. Music, your music. Because you're better than everyone else. It's music we know you're going to like because you own it. Well, you stole it. Self Radio.
Strange in your neighborhood, who you gonna call? Ghostbusters! If there's something weird and it don't look good, who you gonna call? Ghostbusters! I ain't afraid of no ghosts. Afraid of no ghosts. If you're seeing things running through your head, who can you call? Ghostbusters! An invisible man sleeping in your bed. Oh, who you gonna call? Afraid of no ghosts. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters! If you're all alone, pick up the phone and call. Ghostbusters! I ain't afraid of no ghosts. I hear it likes the girls. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. Yeah, 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 yeah. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters! If you had a dose of a freaky ghost, baby, you better call. Ghostbusters! Let me tell you something. Bustin' makes me feel good. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. Don't get caught alone, no, no. Ghostbusters! When it comes through your door, unless you just want some more, I think you better call. Ghostbusters! Ow! Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters! Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters! Think you better call. Ghostbusters! Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters! I can't hear you. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters! Louder! Ghostbusters! Who you gonna call?
This next song is like a molten hot pumpkin cappuccino poured right into your crotch.
Have a good morning, have a good day. Do your very best as we work and play. Have a good morning, have a good day. Be kind and helpful, put a smile on your face. Everybody clap your hands, clap your hands. Clap your hands with all of your friends. Clap your hands, clap your hands. Have a good morning, have a good day. Everybody sway your hips, sway your hips. Sway your hips with all of your friends. Sway your hips, sway your hips. Have a good morning, have a good day. Everybody swing your arms, swing your arms. Swing your arms with all of your friends. Swing your arms, swing your arms. Have a good morning, have a good day. Have a good morning, have a good day. Do your very best as we work and play. Have a good morning, have a good day. Be kind and helpful, put a smile on your face. Everybody step front, step back, step front and back with your friends. Step front, step back. Have a good morning, have a good day. Everybody dance up high, dance down low. Dance high and low with your friends. Dance up high, dance down low. Have a good morning, have a good day. Have a good morning, have a good day.
Coming up on Nighttime here, where the publicists and plutocrats slither by the pool bars and talk about movies that should never be made.
Ever since I met you, girl, you've been on my brain. I can't think of nothing else but you all night and day. It's like I got a first-class seat up on Ozzy's train. It's driving me insane. 5150, somebody call the po-po. I'm going crazy, thinking about you, baby. 5150, just a side of loco. I'm going crazy, think I love you, baby. I gotta get your number, girl, I gotta call you up. I gotta get you riding shotgun in my truck. This little bit of you I got, it ain't good enough. Yeah, you got me all messed up. 5150, somebody call the po-po. I'm going crazy, think about you, baby. 5150, just a side of loco. I'm going crazy, think I love you, baby. 'Cause I ain't never felt like this, no. And I just need one kiss from you, and I'll be good as new. If I don't get some of your sweet loving, don't tell me what I might do. No. Somebody call the po-po. Think I'm losing my mind, girl. 5150, just the side of loco. Yeah, 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 yeah. 5150, somebody call the po-po. I'm going crazy, thinking about you, baby. 5150, spinning my head like a yo-yo. I'm going crazy, think I love you, baby.
.7 WIVK. It's time for
You Choose the News.
We got 3 headlines this morning. An Ohio woman refuses to remove a 9.5-foot werewolf from her backyard. A cow interrupts Bible school at an Alabama church. And a man arrested for assaulting people with Skittles. Thanks, y'all, for the votes this morning. What's our winning headline, Nancy?
We would all like to cross the rainbow and hear about the man who was arrested for assaulting people with Skittles.
Discover the rainbow. Taste the rainbow.
Remember those commercials?
Yes.
Like a good Skittle.
Yeah.
Not when they're thrown at me, though. 19-year-old guy was arrested following an unprovoked Skittles attack. Happened in Minnesota, where these things happen. His name's Tristan. He walked into a restaurant, so they say. It was a Friday afternoon, and began throwing Skittles at employees and customers. Just pelting them. You take a grape. They called the Popo. And when they showed up, Tristan was his name, got arrested. There were Skittles everywhere. They found him. Actually, they didn't arrest him there. They found him at a nearby business. He'd skittled and ran. He was charged with misdemeanor assault, disorderly conduct, and resisting police counts. Oh, did you get the photo of him? Did you see him yet? You got to stand up. Hang on a second. We're going to show you in a second. He was also arrested last month for possession of LSD and marijuana wax.
Oh, that makes a lot more sense.
Do we got a photo of the mugshot of Tristan, the 19-year-old Skittle attacker?
What? What? He has face tattoos.
He kind of looks like 12 years old with tats, right?
Yeah.
Somebody who would have Skittles on hand.
Huh.
It doesn't sound like anybody in the attack was seriously hurt. There was a lady, though, who told cops she was hitting the back with a Skittle and suffered a stinging pain. I wish we had Skittles right now so we could test the pain threshold of being pelted with one.
It can't hurt any worse than my tattoo hurt the other day. I'll tell you that.
Here,
Are you gonna? Oh, y'all, he's gonna throw something at me.
No, you throw the pin at me.
Oh.
This is bigger. Just don't hurt me. Ow!
I think I missed.
There's no word on her condition, but it doesn't sound like it was life-threatening.
Discover the rainbow. Taste the rainbow.
Ouch! Stop, y'all. It's violent. That's You Choose the News.
Get an inside look at Hollywood with Michael Rosenbaum.
Let's get inside of Anthony LaPaglia. My grandmother will be 95 in June.
I haven't drank water in 95 years. Look at me. Do I need water?
You look a little dehydrated.
A little bit. Your skin's a little dry. And when I do drink it, it bores me.
Yeah.
Just drinking it, I start to nod off.
Inside of You with Michael Rosenbaum. Wherever you listen.
At Southern Company, we know the right solutions start with the right questions. Like, how do we deliver clean, reliable, affordable energy for today and tomorrow? Southern Company, building the future of energy.
Every Monday, Rich Eisen and Chris Brockman react to what's happening in the world of football on Overreaction Monday.
The AFC North. Not all 4 teams going to make the playoffs.
More likely than not.
More likely than not, right?
Okay.
And I know they've been the king of this jungle for the last few seasons. The Cincinnati Bengals, Rich, are going to miss the playoffs this year.
This is an overreaction. Bengals are not only making the playoffs, they're winning this division. Oh, again, for a third straight year.
Overreaction Monday, the podcast. Wherever you listen.
Come on, cry it out. You know you love this song.
You're just a beautiful and young lady. You had to live this moment and try to break free. Cause it will not last, so will be the past. The light will shine with you. You're like a flower just about to bloom. It's shy, but if you keep it, be protecting you. Make a wish to the stars if you believe it will last. I help you light your way. Something's gonna happen soon this night. The moon is fading, we can see her light. Something in her life will change so soon. So just stay right here and join with me this new moon. Let's go together to this beautiful new future. The moon and stars are there for you. You are now already where you want to. Strong and kind, now face the world. 'Cause now it's rising up. A new moon.
Why experience new things when you can make it all about yourself?
I'm better than you.
Self Radio.
Can't touch this. Can't touch this. Can't touch this. Can't touch this. My music hits me so hard, makes me say, oh my Lord, thank you for blessing me. What am I to rhyme and do like it feels good when you know you're down. A super dope homeboy from the Oak Town, and I'm known as such, and this is a beat you can't touch.
was hawking domestic enema kits when Self Radio got in touch.
And I was trying to get on an infomercial selling mollusk.
So don't believe what they say. Never give up on your dreams.
And keep pushing towards the montage. This is America, people. This is America.
We're gonna be okay, Cliffy. We're gonna be okay.
I bought over 2,500 pounds of untested video game consoles, and in this video, we're going to test and explore about 10 of these consoles to see if we can turn a profit. Now, we've already seen some crazy stuff in this series, like pirated games and beta Xbox 360 consoles, but let's see what we find in today's episode of The Hampton Mega Haul. Now, guys, here I have a strange 360. Let me just listen to it. Let's go ahead and plug this console in, and hopefully it turns on and works. All right, let's power this bad boy up. Ooh, I hear a game inside. Excuse me? Oh no. This is the most Xbox 360 Slim thing I've ever seen. John and Kate plus a inside of it. Now, we do have a few profiles here with Caleb, CC, Cheyenne, and that's about it. Let's go ahead and check out Caleb. Got 2,000 gamer score, so not too bad. What is that background? There's a bunch of barrels behind him. Kind of cool, I guess. Last play, Need for Speed Most Wanted, Call of Duty Ghosts. First thing I ever played was, of course, Hexag HD, because why not? Every time, man. Now, any games downloaded? Nope, nothing here. I should have 4 gigs built in, I would assume. Yeah, 4 gigs, but just like... Wait. Of course, the only data on here is GTA 5. That's all. I played for 4%. That was it. I'm so confused. Let's go ahead and pop this game in though, or excuse me, this movie, this DVD, this TV show, and see what it works. Yep, it boots. Cool. But yeah, other than that, there's just nothing going on this console, so I guess the crack vent didn't make a difference here, which is good to see. So guys, if you want to check this console out, I'll list it down below for sale, or just get the QR code on the screen. Let's move on. Ladies and gentlemen, here we have a console that you don't want to miss. The first thing you see here on the top of the 2265, which gets you thinking like, where did this console come from? Then you flip to the back, and oh baby, we got a cord sticking out the back, and we also have a little chip here. So it just tells me that this thing is modded in some way or another. Not sure how, but let's plug it in and see what happens. Oh, plugged it in and it's already on. Okay, well the console's on, no display. Let me try to turn it off. There, my power button does nothing. Eject button? The eject button is the power, I guess. Whoa, hold up. So guys, I think something on the back here is enabled so that it booted right into this tool to flash the BIOS. I can load BIOS from disk, from the hard drive, unlock HDD, lock HDD. Also, looks like we have a 60 gig hard drive in here, I think. Maybe we're gonna turn this thing off and disable that chip maybe and see what happens. So looking back here, we have an enable, disable, protect, unprotect, and bank 1, bank 2. So maybe I'll just turn off this thing to disable it, and then we'll start with that. All right, let's go ahead and plug that back in and see what happens now. Oh, there it goes. Okay, so apparently it turns on. Then I have to press the eject button again for it to actually turn on. Now it's going into the Xbox. Ooh, oh no. Great. All right, what is an O5? Let me look it up. So apparently this O5 error relates to the hard drive not being locked, and we saw the whole lock thing when we just had this chip back here enabled. So let me try to enable that again, and we'll try something right here. Well, also this drive is actually trying to open when I press the eject button. It's just stuck, I guess. Load BIOS from hard. Wait, hold on. We can load BIOS from hard drive. Let me just load one of these up, and maybe it'll. Nope, failed. Oh, here it goes. Oh, it's flushing the chip. Let's go. Please do not touch the console. Oh, okay, we are booted up now. Oh, let's go. Hold up. All right, we're on the main menu now. Not any sort of modded thing here yet. We'll try to get more into the whole modded thing later, but let's go ahead and check out this save data first. So we got blowout. What is it? I never heard of that. So we got Burnout 3, saves from 2004. We got Tim, Steve, John, and Don. Very much 2004 names. And of course, there's a million Halo saves as per usual. At least they're very tame Halo saves. Wait, hold on. Halo saves are from 21, 23. I was about to say though, the Halo saves are actually tame instead of just a bunch of curse words and slurs and stuff. Oh, actually, that's not bad, but it's, it's a little further over there. XBMC, Xbox Media Center, Ooh, we got soundtracks. Hold up. Let's go back and check out the music. All right, so we got soundtrack 1. Soundtrack 1 has no files. What? Hey guys, let me go ahead and try to mess with this mod chip a little bit and try to get this boot into some sort of modded menu. Wait, what? Oh, it just turned blue. Wait, what did I press? Yes! We have the Blades dashboard on the OG Xbox. Hold up. I honestly don't know what I pressed because I just did the same configuration back there that I've done like 3 times and it just finally decided to work, I guess. Let's first try the open tray here. And yeah, sure enough, it's still stuck. Come on. Oh, there it goes. Finally opens up. I guess let's start by popping a game inside and see what happens. I love that symbol there, XBMC Live with the little lightning bolt there. That's pretty sick. Play DVD. Okay, so it's not a DVD, but well, let's see what happens. Okay, sweet. Yeah, that's working. All right, let's go back to the main menu though. Hallelujah. We're back to the main menu here. Let's go ahead and explore and see what's on this thing. So first thing you'll notice is the profile exploring case with the 3-star rep, 0 gamer score. Pretty lame, if you ask me. Let's check out the games here, see if there's anything loaded up. And yup, we got 7 pages of games. Nice, dude. A little bit of everything here. All right, cool. I like to see that. And our Xbox Arcade, we've got nothing. Okay. Wait, I just pressed back and we got the emulators though. Hold on. I don't see any though. And then check out applications. We got Toolbox. We got the XBMC, Config, Magic, DVD to Xbox, Flash X. Hold on. I just went to DVD to Xbox and they pulled up another Blades dashboard looking menu. Hold on, man. But all right, guys, let's go ahead and put it. As soon as I was putting a game inside, it disappeared. Bro, come on, come back up. But all right, guys, let's go ahead and put a disk inside and try to copy it to the hard drive here and see what happens. Okay, is it gonna do something or is it just gonna show me the thing in the background? What? Oh, there it is. Okay. Proceed. Oh, it's going. Yes. Finally, this might be the first time I've ever come across a modded console, like an untested modded console that actually works. Most of them are just like jacked up in some way. This seems to be working fine. So guys, I finished. Took about 8 minutes, and the disc actually popped out when it was done. Just a nice little feature there. So let's go ahead and take that out and go back and see if we can play it now. Oh, it was already there, so I just. Wait, hold on. Somebody copied in the past and only had 90 files. The one I copied, I think, had 91 or vice versa, but that's cool. It works. Let's go back and just keep exploring this Blades dashboard some more and see what's on it. So we saw the games, Xbox Arcade, applications. We saw there's some more stuff here. Not sure what Avalanche is. I guess I can boot that up and see what happens. No. course, the background of the half-naked woman from like 2002 or whatever. Right? Dude, there's no way. Definitely like the other dashboard better, so let me go back to that first, and in between screens another half-naked woman. Dude, I love 2006, man. Oh, man. Alright, I guess speaking of... So yeah, speaking of that, we should go to the pictures tab and see what they got saved under here, because there's no telling what. Alright, so under pictures, there's nothing. It's got a network share and some other stuff. Let me see if any of these give me anything. I mean, there's a network connection, so I can't use those for anything right now. Alright, videos? Wait, is that the movie Cars? No way. It's the Cars movie. You gotta be kidding me. This is the best console I've ever seen. They got all these games. They got cars. They got women in the background. Dude, like, what is this console, dude? And we also have an MC360 guide. So, no way. It pulls up the 360 guide. XBMC 360. Dude, that's so sick. All right, I got extras here. File Explorer, weather, scripts. Let's see what the File Explorer shows us. And nothing much to make note of. Let's check out personal settings as well. Profiles. Yo, yes. All right, what should we name them? Oh yeah, let's go. And of course, we had music on here. You can also select your music and stuff, so that's pretty sick. Actually, iTunes network share, yo, that's sick. We also have settings over here, or system, which also has like a ton of settings. Holy crap! Wait, under appearance, I was just looking at this, and you can change so much on this. You can change the skin. What is carbon fiber? Oh, yo, yep, that's carbon fiber. Okay. England, what? So random. Ooh, yeah, zoom it in, baby. Oh, crap, I can't see. And guys, checking out the weather tab, you can see that the area code 1 is from Virginia Beach, which is very close to where I bought these from a Goodwill. Those in Virginia as well. All right, guys, so I decided to go back to Ava Launch just to... Wait, hold on. Ava Launch. Is Ava the name of this girl or something? Anyways, I decided to go back here just to check it out again to see if there's anything different. And yeah, sure enough, every page has a picture of either a different girl or a girl in different clothes. But anyways, looks like there's nothing else you can do on the Ava Launch, at least as far as I can tell. Those are all the photos. But guys, let's go ahead and there's probably so much other stuff we can do with this console. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one for now. Now guys, here I have what might be one of the best 360s in the lot for a few reasons. Let me show you why. So it starts right on the top. We've got the John Wayne in the Pain sticker there. I'm not sure what that means. You also got the Beats, GoPro, and last of all, I love Fat Doobies from fatshack.com. I've never heard of that, but all right. We also got a Inokin sticker on the front, and even the bottom's got some stuff like the Fuzzy Bubble, Darkstone Coffee, Superman, and Rum Runner's Restaurant. And it doesn't end there. If you flip to the back, we've actually got like cobwebs all over the ports and stuff, which surprisingly is the first time I've seen this in this lot. Now, unfortunately, we don't have a hard drive inside, so I'm not sure if there's any storage, but let's go ahead and plug it in. Oh, wait. Oh my gosh, there's cobwebs all over my hands. Let me wash my hands, and we'll plug it in and see if it works. All right, guys, 3, 2, 1. We got life here. Okay, let's see if the disk drive pops open. And no free game, but wow, that thing pops open perfectly. And it is booted up here, and sure enough, it looks like there's no storage. Let me just verify first. Yeah, nothing. That's actually a tragedy, because can you imagine what was on the hard drive here? Just look at these stickers. Like, but guys, let's go ahead and pop a game inside of this bad boy and see if it reads up. Oh, what? Oh, no. Disk is unreadable. Wait, what? It's showing up there. It started to boot, and then it says it's unreadable. Now it's working. All right, I guess it fixed this stuff, but all right, guys, there's nothing else to look at on this console because it works somehow. But guys, let's go ahead and move on. You can buy this console down below or scan the QR code on the screen. Yeah, let's move on. Now, guys, next up we have one of my favorites, a fat white Xbox 360 with a 60 gig hard drive. That's just because this is what I grew up with, so kind of nostalgic. Let's plug it in and hopefully it works. 3, 2, 1. Oh, we got a game inside. All right, what is it? What is it? Something good, something good. Ooh, Black Ops. Okay, I see you. That's pretty solid, and this looks pretty good. It's got some scratching and stuff. Not bad. Raging White Rhino is the name of this guy. Nice. Oh, 14,000 gamer score. That's not bad. Looking pretty swaggy. He's got the still fly message there, and then his bio is nothing. Check out what he played. Just Cause 2. Dude, Just Cause 2 in 2015. Oh, I love it. Wait, why is Black Ops inside of here, but he was last playing Just Cause 2? And then the Black Ops that is on his history is Black Ops 2, not the first one. There it is, Black Ops. Okay. And then first game on the list is Super Street Fighter 2 in 2010. All right. Any games downloaded from all? We got MW2 and that's it. Will it work? Okay. It works though. We got 98%, 88%, 185. Let's go ahead and actually, let's go back to main menu and plug this disc in and make sure the disc boots up as well. Let's go. We're booted up here. Let's go ahead and head back though and explore a bit more on this console. Oh, we got a PC here, Matrix 1. Nice. I like that name. No downloaded videos though. We're checking out the storage. We of course have the 60 gig hard drive plus the built-in memory unit. Let's go ahead and explore this a bit and see what's on it. Freak slippers. At first I thought it said freaky slippers, but freak is a little bit better. All right, but the other thing I noticed here is we have a couple more profiles actually, so let's check those out as well. All right, first up we got Flame Consumes and then Geek Within, so let's check out both of those and see what they played. Maybe they have a funny bio or message. 3,800 gamer score, not bad. No message, no bio. Last played Modern Warfare 2 in 2018. Okay, I see you. He was also playing Angry Birds Star Wars. Nice. We got Microsoft Minesweeper here. Is this an achievement from his PC that was synced to his 360? Actually, that's definitely what it is. We also got Solitaire here as well. I don't think I've ever seen that before. I've seen it before where somebody's data synced from their Windows phone to the 360, which was wild, but I don't think I've ever seen it sync from the PC to a 360. That's cool to see. Let's go ahead and check out this other Geek Within profile as well. The Ataria gamer photo. I don't understand the stance of this avatar. He's not even like fat. He's just like play hard. Location Virginia makes sense. That's where I got the console from. Just Cause 2 in 2015 as well. I like it. This guy was playing, yeah, Minesweeper. That looks like not a Microsoft version though. That looks like a 360 version maybe. And there's Microsoft Solitaire again. Okay. Make it rain. Yeah, what is this? Yeah, Windows 8. So make it rain for Windows 8. He played on his PC and then it synced to his console. Also Tiny Troopers will play the same thing. And The Sims Free Play. Game of Life probably as well because it's only got 200 gamer score. That seems to be the biggest theme there. Terraria, that's a 360 game. I don't know, man, but very random. But guys, this console's working. If you want to check it out, all this is down below for sale on the website, or you can scan the QR code on the screen. Let's move on. Now guys, this 360 is a classic because not only does it have the GameStop refurbished sticker, as you can see, it's also got a 250 gig hard drive, which I just very rarely see on fat 360s. But let's plug it in and hopefully it works. All right, 3, 2, 1. Got power. Oh, and there goes crazy with the 12-volt fan mod. Yep, it sure is a GameStop console. I'm sure it's volt modded as well. Let's go ahead and pop open the disk drive though and see if there's anything inside. And it's stuck. Oh no, it's not. Oh, get FIFA 13. Nice. Yo, that disc is perfect. What? There's not a single scratch on that thing. That's amazing. We got some profiles as well. Nice. We got David and Rob here. Let's go ahead and check out David. Oh, okay. We're on the slightly old dashboard as well. Okay, I like it. I see you. We got David here with his Xbox uniform. Last played FIFA 13. No surprise there. Also played Black Ops, MLB 2K11. First thing played was Blur. Okay. Don't see that very often. Now here's the thing. If you've got a 250 gig hard drive, you better have some stuff downloaded. So let's check it out. We've got Handball FX and SWOS. What is that? Sensible World of Soccer. Never heard of that. All right. Honestly, this looks like a soccer game I used to play on the Super Nintendo back in the day. That's interesting. Oh, whoa. Hold on. Yo, this thing's fast. Whatever, man. That's funny. Let's go ahead and go back to the main menu and pop the disc inside and see if it actually reads up. The tray is freaking out. What? Bro, what? It just opened on its own. Every time I say, what is this what is this console doing? And now it's just, all right, well, I guess we're not playing a game. Let's go ahead and check out the video though and see if there's anything, any videos downloaded. Okay, we got the Forza Motorsport 3 E3 demo and the welcome video. Okay, let's see if those actually work. Nice, you love to see it. Okay. What is this? The wire going through the ground and I feel like I've never seen this video before, but it's awesome. That's so 360. Let's go back and check out the rest of the stuff in this console though. Oh no, initial setup's grayed out. That means, you know what that means. We got family settings turned on. So guys, let's go ahead and see if we can break into this thing and turn off those family settings. Well guys, I've tried about every combination I can think of and I can't guess it, which is tragic. But let's go ahead and try to reset the passcode here. What is the question? Favorite fictional character? Are you kidding me? Mario? Come on, baby. Happy Gilmore, come on. No, nothing. All right, I guess like 10 different fictional characters. Couldn't find out. I'm never gonna guess that. But guys, this console, very strange. This drive is one of the weirder things I've ever seen. But guys, if you want to buy this console and try to repair it, I'll listen down below for sale, or you can scan the QR code on the screen. Well, let's move on. Now guys, here we got a glossy Xbox 360 Slim, and guess what's inside? It's a 250 gig hard drive. Let's go. Hopefully there's some games on it. Let's plug it in and see what happens. All right, 3, 2, 1. Got life. There's a game inside. All right, my guess is it's gonna be a random movie, but let's find out here. It's stuck. Nice. Give it a good old slap. Oh. 2K. Wait, what is it doing? It's fighting me. Get out, bro. 2K12. Nice. And yeah, this does not look great. Ugh. All right, let's go and put that back in, I guess. Man, I kind of miss 2K from this era. I used to get the new one every year and play it a ton, but I haven't bought a brand new 2K in probably 5 years at this point. Kind of sad. Why was this person playing games in 2005? Excuse me? Whatever, the game does work. Let's go back to the main menu, and actually, let me just see if there's any other profiles. So we have 3 profiles here. We got Chloe X OBC, I can't pronounce that. Snizzle09, and then Ron Rico 27. Let's check out Ron Rico to start with. All right, Ron. Standard, play 2K12, obviously. And last date they show here is Madden NFL 11 back in 2013. And first game I ever played was Connectimals. Nice. That's actually a kind of fun game. Wait, no, I haven't played that game. Never mind. games. Come on, play some games. Yeah, 17 games. Yes, looks like they got some demos. Okay, I see you. Dance Central 2 demo, FIFA 12 demo, Fight Night Champion demo, Skate 3. Nice, nice. Oh, we got some Zune data here too. Nice. Love to see the Zune data. That's such a throwback. But guys, this console works. Nothing much else to see. Let's go ahead and move on to the next console. So guys, next up I thought we had just a normal Xbox One, but it's actually got something special. Let me show you. Now looking at the top and front, looks pretty normal, right? But flipping to the back, we actually have this sticker that's from Video Game Heaven Repairs, and it says warranty void if removed, so I guess the console's been repaired at some point in time, which is actually maybe a good thing for the Xbox One. I don't know. Let's plug it in and find out. All right, 3, 2, 1. We got power. Is there a game in? Oh, I just heard a game stir inside. Hold on. What? Dude, what did I hear? I swear I heard it. Whatever. Okay, so first thing we see here is Edward Fernando. It's going over, we got Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, Warzone, standard stuff for an Xbox One, I guess. Let's check out the games and apps here, and yep, that's all there is under games. And honestly, the most noteworthy part here on the Xbox One is the fact there's only 73 gigs left, and they only have 2 games installed, because these 2 games take up like 200 gigs a piece, which is ridiculous. Let's go ahead and see if either boot. Now, surprisingly, it does boot, but it's actually trying to connect to online services now, which obviously is not going to work. I'm not connected to Wi-Fi. Why is it even trying? That's the best part, is the fact that it just eventually just disappears, and I can't get past this page, so whatever, man. Let's go ahead and throw a game inside and see if it reads up. It tried real hard and said check your disk. Nice, gotta love it. Let's try it 4 more times. Yeah, nope, still no dice. That's great. All right, let's see if there's anything else on this console. Oh wait, it actually let me get to his list of friends. Hold on, and I guess it's still just updated from the last time it was played, because it says, you know, this person was last seen 12 days ago. This person was last seen 2 days ago. And obviously this is not correct because I haven't connected to the internet here. But anyways, guys, I can't see anything else. But I'm glad it let me see some sort of data there. Let's go ahead and check this game. By the way, this console will be listed down below for sale on my website if you want to check it out, or scan the QR code on the screen. Let's move on. Now guys, here we have a fat PS3, and despite how dirty and grimy it looks, I have high hopes for it. Let me explain why. So first of all, the warranty seal is intact, which means it likely has not been opened up and messed with. And second of all, we have a KO1, which is not backwards compatible, but that means it's more reliable because it's not got all that extra hardware inside. But let's go ahead and plug it in and see what happens. All right, so console is on. You can see the green light, but unfortunately no output here. Let me just mess around with this for a minute and probably swap to an AV cable and see if that'll fix it. Oh, yes, there it is. Now let's switch to HDMI. But guys, unfortunately, HDMI just does not work on this console. But we are on the AV port now, and we got some profiles. We got Home Slice, we got Ted, Geraldine, Gonzo, Patriot 08. All right, let's just check them out and see what's on this console. Start with Home Slice here. Let's go ahead and just start with the friends. No friends here. Trophies, anything? No trophies. Did this guy ever play? Hold on. Yo, we got the 2K13 demo. We got the infamous full game. Okay, that's cool. Let's see if this guy played it all. Okay, so Home Slice just never played. All right, let's check out a different profile. All right, so Ted here, he did play back in 2014. Okay, NBA 2K12, College Hoops 2K7. That's a throwback. Let's check out his message box here. He's got some stuff here. Friend request, and nothing sent. So guys, went through all these profiles, and most of them have very little. They have like a little bit of play history back in like 2013, 2014, playing NBA 2K12 or 2K13. You can see here with Patriot 08, he has the most play history with Madden NFL 12 back in 2013, 2K10 back in 2012, and just a handful of other games here as well. And something else I noticed here is the Redbox Instant Video app here on the TV and video services, which is just like a wild throwback. If you guys remember Redbox, I actually have a Redbox saga. I'll put the link on the screen on my other channel called Smoke and Silicon, where there's just like there's a whole Redbox saga. Just go check it out. But guys, let's keep going here. Let's go ahead and, I guess, pop a game inside. Nothing inside the disk drive. Let's go ahead and pop it in and see if it'll read up. Okay, pulls it in. Okay. No way. That might be the fastest I've ever seen a PS3 load a game up. That's insane. And yeah, sure enough, boots right up. Oh, okay, I'll take it. And one more thing we have not checked is our system settings to see which version we're on. So 4.83 and we have 80 gigs built in. Okay, so that's not bad. But guys, this console kind of works. I'll list it down below for sale if you want to check it out. But guys, let's move on to the next one. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time. It's the one you've all been waiting for. It's the Zelda Wii. It's got a special Zelda sticker on it. I'll honestly be very disappointed if it's not a Zelda game downloaded, or at least in the disk drive. But guys, let's go ahead and plug it in and hopefully it works. All right, 3, 2, 1. Got life, but nothing in the disk drive. That's tragic. And oh yes. Oh, yo, what? Mega Man 10 did not even know that existed. There we go, Zelda game. What I tell you, man? It's good to see that. Also, another Legend of Zelda game for the NES. You got all of the Zelda games, man. Ocarina of Time, Super Metroid, Kirby's Adventure, Yoshi's Story. Yo, I mean, this is cool. This is what the Wii was for, man. You know, downloading random old games, moving them around on your channel. It's just cool stuff. But guys, let's go ahead and start here with the Mii channel and see what's on. I got a feeling there's got to be 50 plus Mii's. I got a feeling. Come on, please. Okay, that's what, 8 Mii's? That's let down. We got Abraham. We got Black Eyed Peas. Bubbles. Okay. We got Snoopy. We got One Check Me Out Channel Me. Nice. Okay. We got Matt made by. Yeah. What else do I say, man? That's not 2024 approved. We also got Jake. Hey guys, let's toss a game in here. Let's toss in Wii Sports. Let's see if it works. Oh, no, it's making the noise. Making the noise. Yeah, whenever you hear that, you know it's not going to work. So this is not working, unfortunately. But guys, next up I want to check out the Mario Kart channel. And what was that? Yo, what? Oh, the other ones are fine. Like, look at that. Like, look at this. This is fine. Yep, that's normal. The Mario Kart channel is just very slow. Okay. But anyways, I wanted to boot up the Mario Kart channel to see if there's any save data, and sure enough, Jake has got through like 75% of the game with the gold, so that's cool. So my guess is if we go to the console nickname, we'll see it's Jake. What'd I tell you, man? You can't mess with me. Let's go back and check out the last time this console was played though. Now this console feels old, so I'm gonna say like 2012 maybe. Alright, so back in August 2010, I was off by a couple of years, so we got some play data on the Wii Shop channel, internet channel, just like 2 minutes of everything. Alright, whatever. And let me go ahead and just try out one of these games. I just want to make sure it works. Let's try out Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Okay, well, it works. I just need a classic controller, which I don't want to plug in right now. But guys, this is an awesome console. If you want to check it out, also down below for sale. Or you can scan the QR code on the screen. Let's move on. It's Wii time. Let's go ahead and plug in this Wii and see what happens and see if there's any weird stuff left on it. Alright, let's turn it on. No free game inside, but it is booting up. We're live. We got all the standard channels. Got Check Me Out channel, Everybody Votes channel, got the Wii Fit channel. No secret channels here, but let's start with the Me channel and see what's on it. Guys, you might think the Me channel is just the Me channel, but sometimes I find some wild Miis. Like this one's pretty tame. We see 5 Miis here. Like what is this? Grandma. Yeah, we got Gran. Yep. Brayden, Ken, Mary, and Mike. So pretty standard, like family kind of Wii here. But I've seen some that have like 100 Miis. A lot of them are just racist Miis, frankly. A lot of them are downloaded from the Check Me Out channel, so they have like crazy things like Mario, Luigi, Batman, stuff like that. So it's always cool to see. But guys, next up, let's go ahead and pop a game inside this disk drive and see if it reads up. I'm gonna go with the classic Wii Sports. Pulls it in nicely, okay. And yeah, no problem at all, it's reading up. Let's go ahead and boot it up, play a little bit, and see if they have any Wii Sports save data. Mary is left-handed on everything except for tennis. That might be the first one I've ever seen anybody do that. Okay. Always make sure to strap in. Oh, 0 skill over there. Come on, man. Let's fix that. And there you go, Mary. I got you 53 points. But let's go ahead and head back to the main menu and check out the console nickname. My guess is it'll be Mary. Ken's Wii. Okay. Yep, makes sense. We saw a Ken on the Wii channel. Guys, let's go ahead and head back to the calendar and scroll back and find out the last time this thing was played. I'm feeling 2014. Wait, hold on. March 2024? Yep, played Wii Sports for about an hour, and that was that. My mind is blown. Like 6 months ago, this console was being played. I'll take it though. If you guys want to check this console out, I'll list it down below for sale, or you can scan the QR code on the screen. Let's move on. Now guys, here I have a very questionable Wii. Let me show you why. So first of all, we have this just random tape sitting on top. And second, this thing was being sold for $7 at some point from, I don't know, it says Fern/Ollie. I'm not sure what that means. Maybe that's a Goodwill somewhere? I don't know. And also, it's just filthy. Let's plug it in and hope it works. All right, 3, 2, 1. Got light. Yes, there's a game inside. All right, let's see what it is. Mario Kart? Wii Sports. Okay, finally. It's been a while since I got a Wii Sports game. And it looks good, except for, what is that? There's like a stain on the disc. What? How does that happen? All right, let's put that back in and hopefully it reads up. Oh, no. Yeah, it's not reading. But anyways, we got all the standard channels like Check Me Out channel, the internet channel. But yeah, there it goes. Not reading. But actually, before we try anything else, let's try another game. And maybe this is just a bad game. Yeah, so never mind. I'm trying out another copy of Mario Kart, or Wii Sports, excuse me, and it's not working either. So bad disk drive. That's unfortunate. But guys, let's go ahead and check out the Me channel and see what's on this bad boy. Wait, no. Oh man. All right, so the console was not factory reset because I think if it was reset, it would actually ask me to create a Me when I boot this up. But the fact that it shows 0 Me's particularly to this menu tells me that somebody made a Me at some point and then deleted it. That's rough. All right, let's go back. Let's check out the console nickname. Is it Wii? It's Kim. All right, Kim. So Kim made some Miis and just deleted them because she didn't want to expose her Miis. Oh man. And there is save data though. Like we got Zumba, Wii Fit Plus, Wii Play.
Take a left here, boy. Take it slow. Don't get distracted by that radio. I just rolled my eyes and I said, Daddy, I know I'm 15, I ain't green like some old 10-year-old. What I wouldn't give to be 16, wild and free, cruising up and down Main in my F-150. Roll the windows down, bass too loud from this burned CD. I'll be right where I wanna be when I'm 16, yeah. 16. this curfew. Sneaking in late, smelling like my girlfriend's perfume. People talking about college and knowledge, and that's alright. But all I'm thinking about is an unsupervised Saturday night. What I wouldn't give to be 18, wild and free, buzzing off a can of that grizzly wintergreen. Looking old enough to pull off this fake ID. I'll be right where I wanna be when I'm 18, 18. 18, yeah. I'm old enough to smoke, I'm old enough to vote, but they turn me away when I go to the Cotton Eye Joe. They say the grass is always greener, and I believe that's right, but my friends are off to Vegas, and they're leaving me behind. But I wouldn't give to be 21, wild and free. Open up a cold one and drink it legally. Chase a bunch of girls, go see the world, let my wild streak run. I'll be right where I wanna be when I'm 21, 21. Oh, when I'm 21, yeah, when I'm 21, it'll be alright, yeah, it'll all be alright when I'm 21. Now I'm 25 and I'm drinking wine with my wife at home. Got a couple dogs and a couple songs on the radio. And we sit around and we laugh about how we used to be, when all we cared about was turning 16.
Good evening, San Andreas.
A few days before he turned 80, he was sitting out back in a rocker. He said, "What you been up to lately?" I told him chasing a dollar, and in between sips of coffee, he poured this wisdom out. Said, "If you want my 2 cents on making a dollar count, buy dirt, find the one you can't live without. Get a ring, let your knee hit the ground. Do what you love, but call it work. And throw a little money in the plate at church. Send your prayers up and your roots down deep. Add a few limbs to your family tree, and watch their pencil marks in the grass in the yard all grow up. Cause the truth about it is, it all goes by real quick. You can't buy happiness, but you can buy dirt."
Before you get caught on that ladder, let me tell you what it's all about. Find you a few things that matter, that you can put a fence around. And then he laid it out. Buy dirt, find the one you can't live without. Get a ring, let your knee hit the ground. Do what you love, but call it work. And throw a little money in the plate at church. Send your prayers up and your roots down deep. And add a few limbs to your family tree. And watch their pencil marks in the grass in the yard all grow up. Cause the truth about it is, it all goes by real quick. You can't buy happiness, but you can buy dirt.
You can buy dirt. Thank the good Lord for it,
cause he ain't making any more of it.
So buy dirt.
Find the one you can't live without.
Get a ring, let your knee hit the ground.
Do what you love, but call it work. And throw a little money in the plate at church. Send your prayers up and your roots down deep. Add a few limbs to your family tree. Watch their pencil marks in the grass in the yard all grow up. Cause the truth about it is, it all goes by real quick. You can't buy happiness, but you can buy dirt.
In today's explosive new challenge, I'm playing through GTA 5 story mode using only explosives, which means basically any weapon that does this, or this, or this, Here's a list of what I'm allowed to use, but basically no guns and no melee. This time, it's all about the boom. Let's get into it. The game started off with a bank robbery, and immediately I felt right in my element. Until about 2 minutes in.
You didn't have to do that.
Unfortunately, I did. One more thing I need to bring up is there are of course sections where I absolutely have to shoot or kill enemies with a specific weapon that's not an explosive. So I'll keep track of those, but there are just some things I can't get around. And of course, one of them is in the opening minutes. But this prologue section is largely just me being a pacifist because the only weapons I have here are guns. And when I tell you this part was one of the longest in the entire game, I have hours of footage idling here waiting for Michael and Brad to kill cops. Man, Big Smoke would be more useful here, and he's not even in this game. Most of the time, they would slowly kill them all, and after about 30 minutes or so, they could get down to the last guy, but would never kill him and stood super far away. They'd basically just go until one of them died. Michael, how do you lose this 1v1? Okay, Brad literally dies in the prologue anyway, who cares? I also couldn't run to the getaway car or I failed, so all I could do was pray.
I want you to kill Peter Parker.
No. Kill this guy. I didn't actually have to kill this last guy, but I had to switch between Michael and Trevor, and the game automatically shot a few times when I switched. At first, I was being really strict about the stats page and keeping shots fired at 0, but I was never credited with killing guys in the stats, so I decided for this challenge, I was only going to refer to the weapon stats page to make sure I'm being honest with kills. I made it through, and Michael had some shots, but he actually didn't have any kills with the non-explosive. Trevor had one, and he ran off into the distance. Meanwhile, Michael needed therapy after wasting hours of my life idling in the prologue.
They got me right fucking here.
But luckily, Franklin's first mission was chill, just driving through Los Santos. I knew the early game would be tough without much money, so I wouldn't have many explosives, and I could only afford 2 grenades as Franklin. Yo, where's the Employee of the Month bonus?
Maybe you got rid of that old yee ass haircut you got.
I had to help Lamar kill these guys, but I was super limited until I realized there were explosives for free on the map, and I got some sticky bombs from this construction site. I blasted my way through the alley, and Lamar wanted me to shoot this guy on a bike, and obviously blowing him up didn't work because I destroyed the bike and failed the mission. But I just bumped him off instead and cleaned up for good measure. Except I kind of realized much later this counted as a vehicular kill, which was something I actually avoided for the entire game. Well, except at this part, kinda. So later I went back, jacked the bike, and then blew the guy up for good measure. Another repo job sent Franklin to steal from Jimmy DeSanta, and I was not playing games with Michael this time. Well, that didn't work. But Michael and I crashed Jimmy's car, and as Michael, I had to beat up Simeon, but not kill him. Unfortunately, ammunition was closed, so I had no grenades to throw at Simeon, just these hands. Afterward, though, I was able to pick some up. After that excitement, Michael relaxed to some music by GTA Vice City Stories character, Phil Collins. Before going on another mission with Franklin to save Jimmy.
Hey, Jim. I'm going for a drink.
Dad, I'm going down the Western Highway.
Literally, do not care, even a little bit. Don't call back.
Our boat has been stolen.
All right, I'm coming. For my boat.
I was worried because there is specifically a prompt that says, shoot the thief. So naturally, I tossed a grenade directly at Franklin and he died. But then he just respawned. Like, I saw his corpse fall, but he's fine, I guess. Fast forwarding through the tow truck job, I picked up Packy to use for the heist later on, and Lamar's kidnapping attempt didn't require any explosives, so we were cool. Unlike Michael, because I went to his house to find the tennis coach leaving Amanda's bed. And maybe if Michael wasn't playing hide and get cucked in this car, he would have seen Coach and Amanda literally in the kitchen. We followed Coach, and I blew up his car to teach him a lesson. But Michael demanded we tear down this house as well. Martin Madrazo didn't like that though.
You picked the wrong house, fool!
So now I was several $1 million in debt, and to clear my mind, I took Jimmy out for a fun afternoon.
Please don't shoot the bike rental guy out of, like, force of habit.
Jimmy, relax. I won't spook him. I can't even use guns. Oh, bike rental guy, you are lucky. But after beating Jimmy's ass, I had to rescue Tracy and take out her friends. I love the sea. My family hated me, but this challenge was already way funnier than it should have been. I picked up more sticky bombs and went over to Lester's place, where I helped set up an explosive new tech demo for Jay Norris. I saw the security truck and had to rob it for a quick 5K before heading back to Lester so that we could case the jewel store.
I
think I'm about to steal?
And for the first heist, I didn't put too much thought into my crew, except for Packy. And then I switched to Franklin, who now had custody of Chop. I went with Stretch and Lamar to a deal and had to buy a shotgun on the way, but I also stocked up on grenades. I blasted my way through this deal until this part where Lamar got knocked over and I had to rescue him. I had to be very precise with my grenade throw as I needed to kill this guy right next to Lamar without also killing Lamar. It took a few tries, but with some precision, I pulled it off. The rest of the mission was fine, just lobbing grenades, and I managed to snipe this police chopper with a well-timed grenade throw. Afterward, I got more sticky bombs, and I saved this lady from being robbed, but she ran away. So ungrateful. For the heist, I was going the smart option, so I blew open this truck for gas canisters, but I had to lose the cops following me before I stole this exterminator's van. I kind of forgot that this heist actually doesn't require any killing, so it was kind of a breeze. Alright, Trevor, let's roleplay. You be the tennis coach. Ashley, you be Michael's wife. Okay, whoa. We're supposed to play tennis. Okay, let's try this again. Johnny, now you be Michael's wife.
Take off your pants.
Trevor, no. Alright, now that that's out of Trevor's system, I started this mission by going to kill the Lost and realized pretty quickly that Wade and Ron were useless. I didn't have any grenades at this part, so I ended up restarting the whole mission and buying some on the way. This took me more tries than I'd care to admit because I wasn't really using Trevor's ability enough. It was possible though, and eventually I got rid of the Lost. So now it was time to make a deal to sell drugs to Mr. Chang, and the guys in this mission were dumb enough to attack Trevor's meth lab in cars that were very explosive. I came back to Trevor's trailer park home and someone had smashed it up, so I went to go kill even more Lost. This mission was a major pain though, as I had to buy this sniper and there was seemingly no way I could get through this part unscathed. The reason being, even though I picked up a grenade launcher to get kills from far away, I needed to be stealthy here, and somehow explosions weren't very stealthy. And if I didn't help Ron, I also failed. So there was really no way around this except to snipe these guys and stay in stealth until Ron planted these charges. Between attempts, I did see this woman on the side of the road and decided to be a good person and help her. Ah, there. Now the car's upright. Her name is Taliana Martinez, and she would be useful for future heists. Or not, actually. I don't know. Possibly. She's a driver. So after clearing the sniper section of this mission, I blew up a bunch of Lost, and then I was forced to hold a gun on this plane wing. Luckily, I didn't have to use it though, as spamming Trevor's ability and using the explosives on this gas tank actually allowed me to just not kill anyone. Well, except for the guys who died to this explosion. But it didn't break the rules of my challenge. And this guy that grabbed onto the plane wing kind of just fell off and died, but I don't even think it counted on my stats, so as far as I'm concerned, he died of natural causes. After a short plane ride, it was then on to the bar to deal with Mr. Chang, but my business with him was stolen by the O'Neills, so I paid a visit to them. Speaking of paying a visit, I was now heading to Los Santos, so I had to say goodbye to the Lost before heading out, and Wade gave me sticky bombs. His cousin was extremely accommodating and let us crash at his place while in town.
This is my girlfriend's place. You gotta smoke here and stay here. Both of you.
It was then on to the big event, Trevor reuniting with his best friend Michael.
Trevor? Michael. I'm sorry. Where are my manners, right? Man, nice new tits, by the way.
And we went to Maze Bank Arena for a show.
You can't park there!
Yes, I can. Laszlo is being a creep, so we took care of him. Okay, I can't blow him up, so I just made him dance.
I want you to dance sexy, celebrity. I mean, I need music.
Yeah, homie. It's your man OG Loc in the place. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to bust it off for you, little.
After the excitement of seeing Trevor, Michael needed to stock up at ammunition and visit his friend Davey. And I found out that I can kill Davey, but I couldn't mess up the cutscene with a grenade. So I had to make an explosive entrance another way.
Davey, how you doing?
Davey sent me to the morgue for a mission, and while escaping, I had nothing but a pistol, which obviously for this challenge was banned. So basically, I just had to sprint past these guys to the exit and hope that their aim sucked. By just sprinting and jumping, I was able to make it out, but not before dying a bunch of times. Michael told Franklin to get out of town, which he ignored, and then it was time. Time for yoga.
Your aura is just like, wow.
Fabian managed to get both Amanda and Michael wet, and then Jimmy decided to drug me. Yeah, this was a low for Michael, but it quickly got lower. And I'm not talking about Michael's family abandoning him. I mean working for the FIB. And Dave quickly introduced me to his work buddies.
Steve Haynes, amigo, but you probably knew that already.
Well, no, I accidentally called you Brad in one video, and then the entire comment section roasted me.
Brad? Who the f is Brad?
And in this mission, I had to kidnap someone from the IAA.
See how you feel with this is 18 inches deep inside.
Whoa, that's almost as long as 19 inches of venom. This mission was the first in the game with all 3 protagonists, so naturally, it sucked for this challenge. Trevor flew a helicopter, Franklin was locked into a sniper with no way of switching weapons, and Michael was also incapable of protecting himself while dangling here, so Franklin had no choice but to shoot these first 6 guys. More guys spawned in, and Michael was luckily able to take them all out without me controlling him, so those kills didn't count. But suddenly the very last guy, Michael forgot how to act, and I had to take control of him to get this 1 kill. So that's 7 more shots between Franklin and Michael. Once these guys were toast, we could fly away, but first, some helicopters were attacking us, and Franklin literally wouldn't let go of the sniper. Like, damn bro, nobody's gonna take it from you, just swap weapons. I could control Trevor, and Michael would shoot down 2 of these helicopters, but if I wasn't quick enough to take out this one attacking Franklin, he died, even if it was nowhere near him. Luckily, there was one way around this. If I controlled the helicopter as Trevor, I could crash into this other helicopter and damage it enough so that it would crash and Franklin would be safe. And following this mission, I switched characters and ended back on Trevor, who was, well, looking like this, but somehow still had a little bit of money on him.
This $7.
I don't want to know where that $7 came from. He went with Lamar and Franklin for some blow, and then had to blow up Grove Street, evading the cops after. In yet another mission, I caught Trevor blowing up this dumpster. Yeah, this mission was torture though, because all I could do was perform some light bondage. And as Michael, I had to snipe the target with a rifle.
What the hell?
I couldn't switch weapons here, and if I didn't kill him, I failed. So that was 1 more shot for Michael. And after our experience together, Trevor had to drop off his buddy. Back to Franklin, who is now on assassination missions. Luckily, I didn't need to be stealthy, so I just blew up the target and made some money on the stock market. Ugh, what's that smell? No, it's not Wade. It's the worst heist in the game, the Merryweather heist. Trevor should have erased it and just put that damn picture of Deborah back up. But since you have to watch me do it anyway, might as well smash that subscribe button so hard it gets worse brain damage than Floyd did right here. I did the setup missions, and once I made it to the actual heist, I realized I was an idiot. I selected the freighter option without thinking at first, which forced Franklin to use a sniper. Otherwise, I would fail the mission. Seeing as this was against my challenge rules, I had to redo the setup and select offshore this time, which still required me to redo the dock mission and slowly drive this mini sub. For the offshore heist, I had to steal a cargo bob from the military base, which I then flew as Michael during the heist. I didn't have to do too much other than fly and control the mini sub, but when Merryweather sent attack helicopters after us, Franklin shot them down. I wasn't controlling him at the time, so this didn't matter too much. Right after the Merryweather heist, my FIB buddies Dave and Steve had us set up to rob a security truck belonging to the IAA for the next heist. Blitz play. The prep for this was easy. I was a little disappointed here though, in Michael's son Jimmy, because why did I discover he was listening to OG Lope? Cue the next heist. For this, I was able to just spam explosives, though I did end up killing myself a few times by mistake and had to restart it. Okay, wait, did he just shoot the grenade out of my hand? Also, there were snipers that appeared partway through, which Trevor could luckily take out since he now had the RPG. We cleaned up, Franklin destroyed the garbage truck, and Michael headed to Devin Weston to drop off the score. To persuade Michael to work for him more, Devin put him in touch with the movie producer, Solomon Richards.
Nelson in Naples.
Okay, yep, that's 1 poster.
Shoulder of Orion. 2.
Okay, he's just reading the posters in the room. Why is he acting like these are deep cuts? I do want to know his letterbox though. Solomon also needed Michael to threaten an actor into coming back to set. To get to that actor, I needed to go through his agent. Rocco. Unfortunately, getting to this helicopter where the actor was waiting meant I had to sneak by a bunch of Rocco's guys, or else they would alert him and I would fail. They kept seeing me, and punching them counted as a kill, so I couldn't do that. Of course, blowing them up also alerted Rocco, so that wasn't an option either. I thought I could kind of just ignore them and run by, but even when I literally got to Rocco, I still somehow failed. Yeah, no he's alerted, he's right there. Eventually I realized that if I went all the way around this building, there were no security guards here, and I could actually sneak to Rocco without breaking my challenge rules. Rocco was a bit of an asshole, but luckily I calmed him down. Yeah, that didn't work. He actually has to survive this. I did have to punch him, but like Simeon, this didn't count as a kill, so I didn't count it. I took Solomon Starr back to the lot, and then went back to Devin Weston. He wanted Michael, Franklin, and Trevor to steal some cars, so Trevor and Michael got into cop roleplay while Franklin raced these other guys. And our reward was some crisp high fives. These were only the first 2 cars Devin Weston wanted, so next Trevor and Franklin had to steal a Z-Type, and after stealing it, I went back to silence the owner, since if I let him live, he would call the cops. But it turned out blowing up half the garage also signaled the cops. Ugh. I dropped off the Z-Type, and I was now switching to a new mission for Martin Madrazo, where he asked me and Trevor to shoot down his cousin's plane. Michael technically used a sniper here, but for some reason this didn't seem to add to stats anywhere, not even shots. So, we're clean, but this plane wasn't. Trevor chased down the plane and then went inside to get the briefcase. And by the end of the mission, Trevor had made a new friend. Next, Franklin had to go steal another car for Devin Weston, which was from a movie set, but this was pretty straightforward. Then Franklin went to Michael's house and the next mission started. And this mission has to be started as Franklin, but it's an M for Michael, so naturally we control Trevor and steal this plane from Merryweather. I flew into the plane and basically exploded my way through. I did have to use Trevor's ability as the constant explosions made these cars run me over and catch on fire. Yep, this is fine. I just ran ahead and hijacked the plane.
Hey, you wouldn't shoot me down anyway. Think of the ground casualties.
Now in northern San Andreas, Michael walked in on Trevor's meth lab, and our FIB buddies were back again in need of some money. This led to the Polito score setup. This mission kind of sucked because I just had to drive for a really long time, trigger the bank alarm, and then drive back to Trevor's place. Sadly, I couldn't shoot a grenade launcher or a sticky bomb as this would fail the mission, so my only choice here was to shoot the alarm, which for the record didn't kill anyone, so I'm not gonna count it. Obviously, I picked Packy for this heist, and before getting to it, Franklin tipped us off that the O'Neill brothers were looking for Trevor, but he had found them first. So it was up to us to stop sniffing gas and start dousing their bodies in gasoline, just like I did to their house and their extended family. Wow, Trevor really speedran, ending that bloodline. The problem with this mission was that I was locked into a helicopter as Michael, and I couldn't switch to any other weapon aside from the rifle. The O'Neill brothers could somehow detect me looking at them and would run away, causing me to fail unless I shot them. So unfortunately, Michael did have to incur 2 kills with the sniper here. After shooting the first 2 brothers, I gained control of Franklin, and I could then explode the third.
Oh, we're so sorry to hear about your brother that passed away. He gets 5 big booms. Boom! 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 Boom!
It was now time for the Polito Bay heist.
I don't care if they surrender.
Yeah, me neither, buddy. So at this point, I had unlocked a lot of explosive weapons, but I decided from here on out to prioritize using grenades unless I absolutely had to use sticky bombs, grenade launchers, or the RPG, just to make things harder. For some reason, while driving this construction vehicle, Franklin had no explosives, so I just went around the army guys. Going grenade only here was actually pretty tricky because I constantly messed up grenade throws, and there were no checkpoints for this last section. I accidentally dropped so many grenades instead of actually throwing them. Also, this somehow happened. What happened there? No, he didn't. This final section took an embarrassing amount of attempts because grenades kept killing me, and my crewmates were happy to run straight into a grenade, so that was fun. But hey, I could make it to the end of this heist for our cuts and continue on.
This is a big win.
This is $7.
I had to chase this train with valuables, and even though the game told me to use sticky bombs, I could actually just use a well-timed grenade throw. Merryweather showed up to stop us, so I had to blow up their boats, and I could hit one of their helicopters with the grenade, but the other was too far, so I did have to grenade launch it. Then these snipers showed up above me, so I sniped them first with an RPG. Man, I picked a really terrible mission to start going grenade only on. Michael convinced Trevor to give him the score for this mission, and we would finally do...
What?
Michael's wife. Oh my god. Okay, who keeps messing with my script? I meant he would do the big one. We're gonna do the big one, heist. This is too many jokes at the expense of Michael's wife. I mean, she already had 2 jokes. And now it was time for Michael to commit a little bit more terrorism for the FIB as a treat. So I joined Brad and Davey and got to work. Normally in this mission, you get a stun gun and use that to sneak your way in, so I expected this mission to break the challenge. Luckily though, that wasn't the case at all. Steve straight up shot this first guy, but as long as I tossed these grenades just right and didn't accidentally blow up Steve and Davey, I was fine. After successfully stealing this bioweapon, aka perfume, Trevor went back to visit Floyd and Deborah.
What the F word are you doing here? That's a funny way to greet your cousin. You ain't my G-damn cousin, Trevor. I thought we was family.
Who the F is that?
You know what, my sweet? Hey, by any chance, did you catch crabs at that conference? Can I come in?
I'd like you to leave right now. I'm not afraid to use this. I'm not.
Deborah! Floyd! Will you marry me?
Get out of my condo!
Did you meet Deborah? Interesting lady.
But after a nice chat, it was time to relocate to the strip club, where Michael came to start prepping for the big one. Trevor then randomly pieced together that Brad was dead, so I chased him to North Yankton, where for some reason they didn't let me bring explosives on the plane. I mean, yeah, I guess that makes sense. But I did have a pistol. Trevor found Brad, and trying to escape the graveyard with no weapons meant I was toast. I tried to just run past everyone, but I got super close to reaching Michael's car and kept dying to this shotgun guy. I wasn't sure what to do except keep suffering until I found this strategy from Dark Viper AU's pacifist run. Basically, he just went to the left of this building first to get NPCs over there, and then doubled back around the right, and with that in mind, running through here was pretty easy. But Chang's guys kidnapped Michael, and Trevor did not care at all.
We have your lover. He will die.
Tell him I don't give a fuck.
So as Trevor, it was then on to deliver all of the cars for Devin Weston. This mission involved a very, very long drive, but most importantly, the cops chased us, and for some reason, I couldn't access any weapons while in this car as Franklin. Probably because he didn't want to break the car window, but like, then roll it down, man. I don't know. I failed if I didn't take out the cops in time, so I debated over whether using the car's built-in guns and road spikes should count here, but then I also found something out. I could simply get out of the car. I was too dumb to stock up on grenades before the mission, so I didn't end up using them because I didn't want to redo this long-ass drive, but I had enough sticky bombs and grenade launcher ammo to get these fast-moving cop cars. I also had to snipe this final car right before the end of the mission and managed to clear the police with only explosives. Michael fell off the face of the earth harder than this random guy that walked by Trevor until Franklin tracked him down to find him hanging in a meat factory. I exploded my way inside, finding new ways to either kill myself or somehow not kill enemies with the grenade right next to them. And once I reached Michael, I had to toss him a gun. Oh, wait, fuck. At this point, I had to switch to Michael for a minute, and I couldn't go back to Franklin. I had no explosives, so basically my only option here was to wait it out and see if Franklin could take all these attackers while I dangled helplessly. Spoiler alert, he couldn't. At least not for like the first hour of attempts. But eventually, he made it through, and Michael didn't die. But even though I regained control of Franklin, the game immediately put me in a situation where I had to shoot as Michael. And if I didn't, I would be put back at the start of this hanging section. So one more shot to Michael. Or at least that's what I thought. But after looking at the stats page, this didn't count. So ironically, scripted kills like this actually helped me because, well, they don't count in stats, so they don't count for my challenge. We escaped, and afterward, Franklin dropped Michael back off at his house. It was back to business for Michael, and that meant blowing up Rocco for attacking Solomon Richards. All this for a movie that's gonna get like a 45 on Metacritic and probably flop at the box office.
It is $7.
I showed up to Lester's place and found out we had to go do more work for the FIB, breaking into their building, so I followed this janitor, which actually was useless because I chose the other heist option. Jimmy showed up at Michael's house, and since our last car ride was so fun, we went for another one, this time to save Amanda and Tracy, and after some therapy, the family was fully healed and back home. Meanwhile, Franklin was stealing some architect's plans for the FIB heist, and I decided to go for roof entry for this one, largely because it had fewer setup missions. More work for Solomon Richards meant I needed to chase Devin's assistant to get this film back, and I found out she was immune to grenades. but not to jet engines. I blew up Tracy's stalker, and it was time for the FIB heist. I could hold off the FIB agents for a while to get the files, but on the way out, I got extremely frustrated and ended up killing myself by mistake a lot. I mean, okay, this is literally not my fault. Why would you run into the fire, Franklin? The game also glitched at some point, so I had to restart the entire heist.
I have been falling for 30 minutes!
And after the amount of restarts on top of the glitch making me redo the heist, Michael was really pissing me off. Get in the ambulance. The ambulance. Oh my god. Yeah, I was a big fan of this mission. And after we finished the raid, Davey said we needed to talk. I'm sure this will go well. And it did. Not at all go well. The real tragedy of this mission, though, was that Trevor was dumb enough to show up holding a rifle. There was no way to drop this weapon as far as I could tell, even though I could awkwardly roll around. And why was Trevor making these slurping noises? I had no choice but to snipe this guy, otherwise Michael would die. But for the rest of the fight, I could use grenades. So that's one more shot for Trevor. Except, this shot actually didn't count in stats. Since it was scripted, it never added to sniper rifle kills, so I didn't count it. Since Trevor saved Michael's ass and wasted a shot in the process, the two agreed to work together one more time for the big one.
Unless, of course, you have another surprise for me.
Yeah, well, maybe it's got a little something to do with milkshakes, fries.
No, that's bad for you, don't you know?
Three-way with Davey.
Inappropriate, no f***ing cops. Call Lester, let's go.
Hey, he wants to,
Suppose a group hug's out of the question? Nasty. Depraved. And it looks like it's a go.
Meanwhile, Franklin must have got a haircut because Tanisha finally gave him some attention. She also tipped Franklin off about Lamar, so we had to save him from this sawmill full of ballas. The main thing here is that there's a balla who spawns in right next to Lamar, so I had to be extremely precise with my grenade throw so that, like the earlier mission, I wouldn't kill Lamar again. I paid Lamar after saving him, and the FIB showed up out of nowhere to tell me that I should kill Trevor. Yeah, trust me, I tried that once, not a good idea. And now it was time for the meltdown premiere. So I got in a tuxedo and we went in a limo. But as soon as we got to the premiere, Amanda and Tracy were under attack. So I had to get my priorities in order. Okay, now we can save them. Where Merryweather was trying to kill Tracy and Amanda. Normally, Michael shoots his first attacker and saves Amanda, but doing this with explosives was very tricky. If I used a grenade, the guy would instantly shoot and I would fail. If I used an RPG, it was basically guaranteed that either I wouldn't damage the attacker or I would kill Amanda by mistake. Luckily, if I used a grenade launcher and shot at just the right angle, this guy wouldn't shoot and I could kill him while Amanda lived. And then I had to save Tracy, which was a lot harder. Well, actually impossible. The attacker grabbed her from behind, and if I shot anything at the wall, which would be closer to the attacker than Tracy, it always killed Tracy. So I only had one option. Tracy, you gotta take one for the team. Michael's got another kid anyway. There was also a cutscene that played when Michael shot this guy, so I think an actual gunshot is required to get past this guy. And thus, I had to fire a bullet as Michael. But once again, this being scripted into a cutscene meant that it actually didn't count as a pistol kill. Taking down the rest of Merryweather wasn't too much of an issue, but man did the fire from my grenade explosions spread fast. Oh my... Okay, who's griefing Michael's house? Like, why is it actually going up in flames? And speaking of fire, Jimmy smoked this last guy. But I couldn't worry about Merryweather because now it was onto the Vanilla Unicorn to set up for the big score. We got ready for the heist, and these missions were mildly annoying, not even related to the challenge. I stole this cutter, and why was this fence unbreakable? Even the cops didn't understand it, and they're actually kind of dumb. Like, what are you doing? Also, I hate this train helicopter mission so bad. It genuinely should not be in the game. It's a bottom 5 mission. After a long game, it was finally time for the big one. Franklin and Packy first got some of the gold all loaded up, and using grenades to fight the army made this first part in the tunnels extremely easy. But once we got above ground, it was a bit more annoying, as the guys were way more spread out. Oh, I didn't know the bank was open. Oh wait, we're robbing it. I also ran out of grenades at one point and switched to sticky bombs, and bro shot the sticky bomb out of my hand. Explosives were super fun to use here, and while driving away, I went right into the tunnels we used in the first heist. And okay, we literally just burst through that wall. Unplayable. In the last bit of the mission, Lester even got in on the challenge, shooting an RPG from this helicopter with Trevor. And speaking of Trevor, people were pretty upset when I killed him in a previous challenge, but I also didn't want to kill Michael, so for this playthrough, it was Death Wish. We had to wrap up the remaining plot threads, which were mostly people Trevor had pissed off, but it was kind of a group effort. I got Lamar in on it too, and between all three main characters, I blew up everyone at the foundry and still had grenades left to take out the remaining guys. One for Steve, one for Stretch, one for Mr. Chang, and even one for Devin Weston. Okay, maybe not. I did kidnap Devin though, and got to drive him to his final destination where, with one final explosion, my playthrough was complete. Overall, there weren't too many gunshots required. I had a lot of fun with this, and I'd highly recommend trying it yourself. Be sure to subscribe if you enjoyed, and let me know what other GT...
Yo, knock, 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 anyone home? Couldn't help but clock that pheromone. Let me take that ass back to the comb, show you how real queen get it on. Drip sweat in the club when you dance, going all in on the pollen. It's a one-night romance, sundown, eyes closed, hot room, no clothes. It's a party, anything goes. Can you tell I'm a lover collector? My body moves to the smell of the nectar. Every day I'm glutton and mantra stuck on repeat. If you want some honey, then you might as well eat. Wings up in the air, celebrating like we don't care. Yeah, yeah. Shaking like we've been stoned. No one can stop us once we're buzzing. Swarms getting warm. Yeah, this bitch is buzzing. Time to give in to your nature. Fuck it, kill it, taste every flavor. Save guilty conscience for later. Be who you wanna be. Fuck the haters. Literally, till you see black and yellow. Knock my door down, come say hello. Succubus, hellhound, emperor, sinner. I like 'em thick, not thinner. Bottoms up, baby. We getting drunker. Let's pollinate, obey your every hunger. Every day we glutton and mantra stuck on repeat. Feeling fuzzy, got no money. You want some honey? You might as well eat. Wings up in the air, celebrating like we don't care. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sky high, getting dumb, booty shaking like we've been stung. No one can stop us once we're buzzing. Pull to the bacchanal, and I'm just a kill. You looking like you want it all. I'm a big bitch, baby, gonna get my fill. Bow to me, you pray. Can you feed the beast? And don't you see I slay? You're the feast. Buzz, buzz, bitch. Wings up in the air, celebrating like we don't care. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sky high, getting dumb, booty shaking like we've been stung. No one can stop us once we're buzzing. Rude's getting rude. Yeah. This bitch is buzzing.
Music for a generation living in the cloud.
The selfie of radio.
I'm so awesome.
Music customized for your unique level of pretension. Self Radio.
perfect toppers, I rule this day. Lettuce, mayo, pickle, ketchup, it's okay if I don't want that Impossible or bacon Whopper, any Whopper my way. You rule your season today and BK, having your way.
Hey there, fruit lovers. This week, Rads Vandenberg wants to know how to drive.
You came to the right place, Rads. Here's an expert driver.
I am?
Yep, you've been driving me bonkers for years.
Yeah, right back at you, Orange. All right, step one. Grab the steering wheel at 10 o'clock and at 2 o'clock.
Now, those are the only times you can grab it. Any other time, the steering wheel will electrocute you.
No, Orange. Those just refer to the positions your hands go on the wheel. See? 10 o'clock, 2 o'clock.
Oh, I get it. So if you put your hands in the wrong position on the wheel, that's when you get electrocuted.
No, dude. Nobody gets electrocuted from a steering wheel.
Oh, well, that's boring.
Moving on. Step 2, accelerating. Push the gas pedal with your foot.
And press the NOS button with your thumb.
NOS? What are you talking about, NOS?
You know, the nitrous oxide system they have on the Fast and the Furious.
Dude, we're teaching the basics of driving. Nobody here is ready for NOS.
Okay, gotcha. Just the easy stuff. Okay, let's start with jumps then. Step 3, when jumping your car over a canyon.
Orange, we haven't even covered windshield wipers yet. We are not ready to be jumping cars over canyons.
Well, not with that attitude.
Can we please keep this thing between the lines, Orange?
Great idea, Pear. Step 4, keep it between the lines.
That's right. Keep both eyes on the road so you don't accidentally swerve out of your lane.
Keep both eyes on the road? Really?
Well, sure. Why wouldn't you?
Well, won't they get dirty and scraped up down there?
Dude, it's a figure of speech.
Oh, I get it now. Get it?
Yes, very funny. Okay, wow, is it really that funny?
I don't know. I think I might have accidentally inhaled a little too much nitrous oxide.
Great, Orange is on laughing gas. Just what the world needs.
Also, helium.
Okay, let's wrap this thing up.
Good idea, Pear. Let's jump ahead to the end.
Orange!
Hey, what are you doing?
Yoga. You should try it. Really releases some energy.
That's yoga? I thought it was different. Where's the tube they put in?
I don't know what you're talking about, Cliff.
Never mind, it's a long story.
Do what you want, 'cause a pirate is free. You are a pirate. You're our fiddle-dee-dee. Being a pirate is a recipe. Do what you want, 'cause a pirate is free. You are a pirate. You are a pirate. We got us a map to lead us to a hidden box that's all locked up with locks and buried deep away. We'll dig up the box. We know it's full of precious booty. Bust open the locks, and then we'll say hooray! What you want, 'cause a pirate is free. You are a pirate. Yar, way in the past. Take it, fast. Hang the black flag at the end of the mast. You are a pirate. We're sailing away. Adventure waits on every shore. We set sail and explore, and Ren and Jump all day. We float on our boat until it's time to drop the anchor. Then hang up our coats until we sail again.
If you love sail the sea, you are a pirate.
Land ho! Yar, fiddle-dee-dee. Being a pirate is all right with me. Do what you want, 'cause a pirate is free. You are a pirate. Yar, har! Wind at your back, lads, wherever you go. Blue sky above and blue ocean below. You are a pirate. You are a pirate.
Till death do us part.
but we're already past that phase. This is a brand new start, and I think I deserve some praise for the way that I am. Despite having overdosed and ending up comatose, I don't give a damn. I've let my emotions go, fuck being a sober hoe. This is the mantra, this is my life. You're playing with now till the end of the night. Surrounded by fire, the passion ignites. A hitter that heaven and hell are high. I'm addicted to the madness. This hotel is my Atlantis. We're forever gonna have a fucking reason to sin. Let me leave my soul to burn and I'll be breathing it in. I'm addicted to the feeling, getting higher than the ceiling. And we're never gonna want this fucking feeling to end. Just concede and give in to your inner demons again. You fell deeper in this pit, while death rains from above. So count your blessings, cause this is it. You're not letting it go. So what if I misbehave? It's what everybody craves. You already know. So come if you're feeling brave and fancy yourself a mate. You want it, I got it. See what you like. We could have it all by the end of the night. Your money and power, my sinful delight. I hate that heaven and hell and I'll live right. I'm addicted to the madness. This hotel is my Atlantis. We're forever gonna have a fucking reason to sin. Let me leave my soul to burn and I'll be breathing it in. I'm addicted to the feeling, getting higher than the ceiling. And we're never gonna want this fucking feeling to end. Just concede and give in to your inner demons again. Demons again.
why we drank. 'Cause our team lost, 'cause our team won, 'cause Sweet Home Alabama just came on, 'cause we're looking for a reason to raise one. Yeah, that's why we drank. 'Cause they're ice cold, 'cause it's hot out, 'cause we're John Boy sitting with a line out, 'cause we're a little messed up, but it's cheaper than a dang old shrink. 'Cause we're grown up, 'cause we're still kids, 'cause we love doing things 'cause our daddies did, 'cause it's alcohol abuse if you pour one down the sink. And that's why we drink. To good friends, good times, you and me, to the red, white, and blue boys and girls overseas, 'cause they're ice cold, 'cause it's hot out, 'cause we're John Boy sitting with a line out, 'cause we're a little messed up, but it's cheaper than a dang old shrink. That's why we drink. 'Cause we're grown up, 'cause we're still kids, 'cause we love doing things 'cause our daddies did, 'cause it's alcohol abuse if you pour one down the sink. Yeah, that's why we drink. Yeah, that's why we drink. That's why we drink.
This next song has a fruity aroma and an aftertaste of cat
This
pee.
is the worst Denny's in my city, but I want to know, are these reviews actually true? When I got in, I was greeted by a food safety award, but I'll be the judge of that. Eventually, I got seated, and the table, clean. The seats, clean. The menu, clean. Interior, looking pretty good. So why is this place 1 star? Anyway, I placed my order. I'm getting a coffee, eggs, and pancakes.
There's no way it takes an hour. That's insane.
While I was waiting, I got my coffee.
It's diner coffee. What can you expect?
2 stars. Then I got to wait. I was literally twiddling my thumbs. But then the food came. The wait time, 8 minutes? This review isn't even close to true. Eggs.
These are fire.
4 stars. But the bonus sausage and hash browns,
They actually are kind of cold.
yikes. True. The pancakes,
Tastes good.
4 stars. And everything seemed right with my order. So I ate all my food, well, except for the hash browns. Denny's, what is that? That award needs to be revoked immediately.
Come on, man.
Overall rating, 2.1.
Take a break from all this narcissistic music and listen to the news.
This is Weasel News.
Prolapse signs a new endorsement deal with a murdering athlete.
CNT and Weasel TV networks have record ratings.
Sports News.
Football superstar Steve Michaels may have murdered his girlfriend and drowned their dog. But the shoe and exercise clothing juggernaut Prolapse can't get enough of him.
It's not about the bad things he did in the past. He runs good with a football. So we want our logo all over it.
Fans have largely overlooked his crimes because a football championship is all that matters.
TV ratings for the past quarter were released today, with coverage of police chases receiving high praise from advertisers as a fantastic way to reach viewers. Some advertisers decided to stop running commercials during the police chases due to recent allegations that the chases are staged. However, most advertisers say the ratings speak for themselves. America loves a police chase, especially when you get to see a dude shot on live TV.
This was Weasel News.
Your music, your way.
Your music is amazing.
But with our commercials. Self Radio.
Outside of this one church town, there's a gold dirt road to a whole lot of nothing. Got a deed to the land, but it ain't my ground. This is God's country. We pray for rain and thank Him when it's falling, 'cause it brings a grain and a little bit of money. We put it back in the plate. I guess that's why they call it God's country. I saw the light in a sunrise, sitting back in a 40 on the muddy riverside, getting baptized in holy water and shine with the dogs running. Saved by the sound of a pin-found Dixie whistle in the wind that'll get you heaven bound. The devil went down to Georgia, but he didn't stick around. This is God's country. We turn the dirt and work until the week's done. We take a break and break bread on Sunday, then do it all again, 'cause we're proud to be from God's country.